Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to their chess.com game review video. This is from the last game we played, the first loss we've had on the channel. Kind of a rough game, lost on time, but I was in a losing position, so it didn't matter. But going right into the Caro-Kann knight f3 d5 defense. A good move here is takes. That's what's most common played, I think. That's what I see most at 1500 rating, but my opponent decides to push here. I wanted to push because it's kind of like the old one. That was a mistake, so I instantly try to fix the position, take an advantage here. Take. This is a common move. They push the pawn, you always take. That was a mistake, take back, but that should have taken with the queen because it gives away the pawn. Actually, what do you take back with here? The best is to take with the queen, because why can't I take that? Oh, because you lose the pawn back as well, because the bishop is protecting. But I take back, he moves back, I push, castles, knight out, makes an accuracy here by moving the queen out. So I instantly play a nice defensive move, protecting the queen, protecting the knight, keeping that pawn under protection. I'm obviously winning here. Play a really nice move, c4, blocks out the queen. Plays a mistake here, plays an accuracy. And from here, I didn't know what to do. I thought just moving my knight back was better. But I missed en passant, which is what I should have played. I totally forgot en passant, which just attacks the queen. And it looks pretty because they can't take because the knight's there. It's just a pretty move. So then he has a miss with bishop. He should have played the pawn move. I can't think of the name, b3, because it forces me to open up the position a little bit without the defense of that c pawn. So instead I attack his bishops and I'm losing a little bit. He takes, which is the best move, in fact the only move to keep an advantage for him in the game. I take back the queen. I should have taken back with the pawn here. I debated for, I can't remember how long I thought about it for. Not that long, but in my mind I couldn't figure out the difference, so I took with the queen. He takes, and this was the difference. I wasn't able to take his bishop back. Because at first I was like, oh, I can take his bishop, whatever. Well, I couldn't. And I make a brutal error here. Totally just forgetting that pawn guarded my rook. Thankfully, my opponent checked me before taking, so I was able to get his bishop. But now I'm thinking, oh, I'm totally screwed. Game is over. So he plays knight d2, which is the... it was the best move in the position. It helps bring a knight out into the game. Also kind of makes it more active in case that c-pawn ever becomes weak in the future, so he can take that, chop it down, chop the queen side down. Made another inaccuracy by pushing the pawn. He immediately captures. I capture back. My opponent moves the rook over, and I felt attacking his knight was better because if I attacked the knight, he has to move it. And what was my reason he had to move it? Oh, there was some specific reason why. Oh, it was a far line that I saw in the future. And I can't remember what it was because it was a couple of days ago when I played this. But there was some line that I thought I saw to where if he didn't move it, but obviously I just probably missed it. He makes a mistake here. I punish it by playing queen f4. Because now his king is way open. He plays the only move that doesn't blunder mate, which is to bring his knight back. And then I played the best move, the rook. He brings his queen out, the best move, and I have to take. And then I made the brutal error of pushing there, and here's where that weak b pawn comes into play. I can't take because then he takes that pawn and takes the other pawn. So I allow that, and he takes that pawn, and I take back. And he checks me. Now this king move is going to be key in the future, and so is my rook placement. So I block because I'm like, if he takes the pawn, I can just check, or I can defend my bishop. I decided to defend my bishop, and I should have checked because it was mate in 3, and I totally missed it. It was such an easy mate to see as well. I'll go into this. That's forced. Well, it's not forced yet. But, I mean, they can move the king there, but then it's just mate in 1. So you delay it by doing this. And then you move there, and then it's mate. I totally just blanked on seeing that. So in here, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, I'm so dumb. How am I just missing the stuff like that? So I push my pawn. He has the advantage. Makes a mistake again. I check. I have a missed play. Makes the only move. If he plays any other move, it's mate. That's mate. That's mate. You can't play there. You can't play there. So there's only 3 moves you can make. And the other 2 lead the mate. Which is crazy that he makes the only one that doesn't lead the mate. So I check, play the best move, and I blunder a fork. My other rook I blunder. So now I'm trying to play my best moves that I can. Oh, what the heck? I must have just tapped. He checks, I move over. I'm surprised he didn't check me here or bring his rook over to the side. I felt that was the better move, taking that pawn or moving the rook to c1. But I push my pawn, the best move the king over. And here I'm just kind of dead. He sacks his rook. Now I'm just trying to gobble pawns, make some checks. He made a mistake here. I could have punished it by playing g6, which I just didn't think about. Pawns move 2 spaces forward. So that was a little unfortunate, but he plays in rook h7. He takes, take. And then I moved him here, and I forgot that if you go there, you can't quite get back to defend the other pawn. So from here, it's just a cat race. I get forked because I totally am just playing dumb at this point. And then it's mate. My opponent runs down the board, and he wins on time. And I mean, there's not much else to talk about. It was a brutal game. I was just playing stupid. I was tired from fishing. But yeah, I mean, hopefully tomorrow or whatever days it is game, I think I'll have another 9 innings video in like a day or 2. So it'll be a chess video tomorrow for sure, unless things change. I get a few more better packs. But I got the SIG pack today, so that's good. But I think it'll be chess video, so hopefully we play better tomorrow, if that's the case. If not, then cool. But short video today. There's not much else to explain. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe, as it helps my channel grow. And it's one of the most important analytics on the platform, likes, because it helps my content reach new audiences. Sorry, I blanked there for a second. I was looking at something. And yeah, that's about it. I am out until tomorrow. Peace.